Sometimes I wonder, man, am I being a good example? Am I actually showing Christ's love? I feel like during those times I'm like kind of getting down, like, man, I'm doing a crappy job, like I'm getting too distracted. And then a lot of times I'll have someone come up to me and just be like, hey, something you said a while back, man, it got me thinking, and like I got into the Word. I've felt God's presence, or other people have DM'd me and said, hey, me and my wife got saved from some small thing that you did one day. And it just made us feel God's love, and it's like, it has nothing really to do with me, but God can use you in that way. That's like, man, it's like a recharge when I hear stuff like that. That is the driving force, I feel like, for being here. Just trying to spread Christ's love. That doesn't mean I'm perfect by any means. Like, I screw up, I make mistakes all the time. But like, if you have a relationship with Christ, you're covered by His grace, which is awesome. It's a freeing feeling. So I would say it has a big part of it. Like, I try to remember that nothing I have is mine, you know, it's given to me. I've been blessed with it, and I love to try to share it with everybody.
So Ozark, Missouri is not quite the butthole, but definitely the armpit of the United States. It's muggy, hot, snakes, bugs. The humidity is what makes it like an armpit. God, it's so bad in the summertime.
But you stay.
Yeah, I mean, I got married. She doesn't want to go to Michigan. I don't want to go to Michigan. She doesn't want to go to Idaho. That's where we're from. So we stuck here, and then I opened a business and completely trapped myself. But the good thing about this place is the people are awesome. The economy's good. It's kind of known as the Bible Belt, which I grew up in church and loved Jesus, so it's perfect. I don't know. It's home. I love armpits. We opened CrossFit 417, the wife and I, in 2011, fall. And it's been pretty fun, wild ride. I'd say 99% are just regular people trying to get fit, play with their kids longer. Then 1% would be the competitive side of it, which a lot of times, you know, the competitors are put in the spotlight, so that's what people perceive the gym as, but really we are the combination of everybody. Yeah. People think this is the competitive gym. The difference is we have the same people as everyone else, we just have some more competitors. So it's a lot of times it's a deterrent. People think like, oh, I have to do that if I go there, but everything's scalable. Right. The performance care segments are mobility, range through motion, and you can use them as a rehab or a prehab. That's the way I work. I incorporate these performance care segments into my training, and then also our athletes. So, and then even I build them into our gym's warm-up. Yeah, I just like watching all these things that he's done. I just kind of built some that I thought would go well with our gym and what they needed. So it's been cool, it's been good. What's great is watching people do stuff like this, and then without them knowing it, the body position and the stability stuff transfer into their workouts. That's what I really like watching.
When Jared competes, he's a different person. It's not the same guy who you're talking to around a campfire or hanging out with at the beach. He turns something else on where he's able to completely ignore the pain that he's feeling. He is able to completely shut off what he's thinking about. And like a dog on a bone, he just goes after whatever the task at hand is. The good part, I mean, the good thing about the way that Jared approaches competition is he will kill himself to win. Like, he will continue to go until his body absolutely decides for his mind that he can't go any further. So he's a phenomenal person to have on your team. You never have to worry about Jared Stevens quitting.
Yeah, so in 2015, I had already gone through stem cells, rehab, and then I re-tore my shoulders. And so I was like done, I was pissed, I was gonna pack it in, and then I met Dr. Sean. He found my imbalances, and it's been great ever since, really. Each year I've gotten better and better, shoulders healthier and healthier. I had hip issues, he helped me work all that stuff out. So I'm at HOA in Springfield, Missouri. It's like my 4th time doing this competition. I love it, it's great. This year is actually the best my body has felt. And I'm 34 now. Sick. But yeah, even after all the competition, I mean, we had regionals, and we had the games, then we did Granite Games. We had one other little small one in between there, and now we're at HOA and still able to keep moving. Nothing's too terribly painful. Yeah, so I was able to max on snatch today. We had 3 minutes to establish a 1 rep. And in the past, I know I would have to like, usually just power snatch. If I went all the way down to the bottom, it would just feel like my shoulders are gonna blow out. Today, not very much pain going under, even after all the shoulder stuff we did yesterday. So it's definitely a win. So I've been able to keep going, getting better and better due to getting a little smarter. Working with Brute and Active Life helped me big time. Having a solid plan laid out, making sure that my rehab stuff, or prehab, whatever you want to call it, is in there before I do all my lifts, sometimes after, but I'm getting it in. And then taking real off days, which I've never really done before. So I've allotted 1 day for completely nothing and then an active rest day, which has really helped.
Yeah, so do I think that you have to be a good person to be a good athlete? No, I definitely don't think that. I think that for me, I am kind of a mean competitor sometimes, and I get upset and worked up and do things that are stupid and would be almost considered like, yeah, he is kind of an asshole. But something that I've been really trying to work on, and like my teammates are really good about being graceful, and I think that really helps because I don't ever want to embarrass them or my gym, drain them. As far as the competing thing, I feel like once you get to a certain level, you have to handle things like a professional, you know, because it's not just my reputation at stake, it's the brands who have supported me, the people who have supported me. So winning and losing with grace is something that I've really been trying to work on. You know, you can't win everything. And how you handle the adversity is really going to say a lot about your character. So I've really been trying to be better in that aspect, you know. Bad event, get over it, move on to the next one. Try not to pout, because no one likes a pouter.